2, 1.
Oh yes.
Go on,
Back again. Welcome back. Yeah. It's been, how long has it been?
Ages, man.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, since we filmed. Well, we filmed other ones.
Yeah, we filmed 2 podcasts, but the audio was shite.
Yeah, it's not amazing, to be honest with you.
You know, we've got to keep at least some sort of like standards.
Yeah, a bit of quality.
The standards are already so low.
Yeah, we can't put them any lower, to be honest with you.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just fucking delete. Well, not deleted them. I've still got them, but I'm just gonna. I can't put them out.
I reckon we could still like maybe upload.
We can make some clips out of them. Maybe we'll clip it up. We'll chop it up like a little like chef.
Yeah, chef.
Like a sous chef, you know, and people that make tuna.
Yeah, they throw it all up in front of you and everything like that.
Slice it mid-air.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna do.
Or they crack the egg on top of it and let it fall down. Have you seen them videos on TikTok of them kids like and then like they're at one of them tables and then like they make the flame go like massive.
Yeah.
And then the kids are like proper like thrown back, like scared of it. Yeah.
I've seen it where they make like volcanoes out of like rice. And
yeah.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a volcano out of the shit rice that we've made.
Oh mate, to be fair, some of our meals in uni.
Yeah, they was grim. Like
horrible, to be honest.
Yeah, what's the worst? We're gonna go into some topics, but quickly, what's the worst meal you think you ate when you was at uni?
I don't know, probably just. I'd say beans on toast, but I think I quite like beans on toast.
Beans on toast, nice.
I'd say maybe
like where you've just been like
starving. Probably like just boil some pasta and make like put some mayo in there and like got like some ham or something. Just
that's what TJ said that he ate like tuna and gravy.
That's a struggle meal. That, to be honest. That's definitely a struggle meal.
I had a crisp wrap, mate.
Wait, what, a crisp wrap?
I had like some salt and vinegar crisps.
Yeah.
On like just a dry wrap. And it was the driest thing I've ever fucking.
I can imagine.
Absolutely, just like I was just in a different world.
Definitely need a drink of water or something.
Oh, mate, I feel like I need a drink of water now. Just thinking about it.
To be honest with you, I just need a drink of water in general.
I'll get you one in a bit.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna go into some fucking topics we've discussed previously.
Yeah.
First one.
Well, what's happened in the world recently? Yeah, recently, and I think the biggest topic right now is what happened in Liverpool. Like at the parade. Sorry,
man, just fucking back. yeah, that's mental. That, man. I couldn't believe when I seen it, man.
Yeah, me too. I think I was asleep, and then I woke up, and I just checked my phone, and like our football group chat was going off, and like just people saying like, have you seen what's going on in Liverpool and stuff? People putting videos in.
Yeah. And
I seen the video, like my jaw just dropped. Yeah. I was like, oh my days.
I seen one where it didn't look that bad. It was like, he just like knocked over like 6 people, which is obviously bad, but not that bad.
Yeah.
And then I seen another angle of it, and it was like he was driving through like
just
all the people.
So many people. It's crazy. Like I think there's one angle.
Sorry, man. Go on.
Yeah, I think there's one angle that basically like proper high up.
Yeah.
And then there's another angle from like a balcony or something.
Really?
Yeah, someone's like filming it like it's like literally in front of them.
I've seen it on the ground, mate. Like the angles
really?
on the ground. Yeah, it looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks horrible, mate.
But have you seen the videos of like people trying to like get at him in the police?
Yeah, of course, lad. Well, they were saying kill him.
Yeah.
They were saying kill him.
That's because the scouts is like,
that's
fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Do you know that line?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not taking the piss. But scouts are like, they will not like.
Yeah, they're not taking shit, man.
Yeah.
To be fair, imagine like just being at a parade where it's meant to be like Liverpool just won the league.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? Maybe we can clip it in. I'm gonna try and clip it in. There's a video of a woman, and she's like some like old like 50-year-old woman in like one of the windows, like watching the parade.
Oh yeah.
And then she just gets a little like tits out. Flopping down here.
Oh,
it's horrible when they've got like a massive swollen belly and like just 2 little fucking spaniel's ears hanging down. Yeah,
putting images in people's heads.
Maybe we'll have to blur out her tits, but maybe I'll clip it.
No, definitely don't clip that. We're not clipping that.
Why not, man?
A picture of a fucking fat woman with her tits out. Nah.
I'll clip the video in of like when she does it.
Mate, monetized.
We're not making any money, lad.
Yeah, we're not making any money, but still.
Can you believe this?
I think we can picture what that would look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you believe that we're not making any money from
I know. We should be buying now. Someone sponsor us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Who do I get sponsored?
How many 5 or 6
5 or 6 what?
subscribers.
On what?
YouTube, or
No,
was it
we've got
more?
more than that.
Oh,
I think we've got 14 or something.
ooh, we've got more than that.
Yeah, I think we've got
that's not
14
too bad,
subscribers, but they maybe have gone by. I've not checked.
Yeah, but anyway, back to the topic of
Yeah,
Liverpool.
the Liverpool thing.
Yeah, it's actually crazy though, like what happened.
Yeah, apparently they did like. Obviously, I'm not making any excuses, but apparently they did like start smacking his car before. That was all I've seen.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not a valid reaction for what they're saying to kill him and shit like that. But
no, they can kill. I'd kill him.
Ah.
It's a good job he didn't. He can't believe he didn't kill anyone. To be honest.
Well, I think that I've seen a video like the police, like people open the door like when he stopped and like pulling him out and stuff. And people were probably like punching him and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
I can imagine people literally like ripping him apart.
Yeah.
It'd be like zombie, like 28 days later or whatever.
Yeah, but I think the police came and like intervened like pretty quick, to be honest with you, because they would have probably killed him. Like, sure,
there was people trying to get in the van and like they threw a guy away from the van and he was like on the floor like getting like taken out. Yeah. Because then people were sharing a picture of him and saying this is him, but it wasn't. He was trying to kill him.
Like, yeah. But let's not make this political. But have you seen about how like even before like we knew the identity of the person, people were saying it was like Asian people and saying it was terrorism and stuff like that. Like,
well,
I think whenever stuff like that, something like this happens, like people always just automatically go to.
I think obviously. That is it is like assuming.
Yeah, it's a big assumption.
But what are the people have only got things like in the past to look on where it's probably that.
Yeah, I suppose so, but
like 9 times out of 10, to be honest, it is a specific type of person that would do that.
Well, that's what it's not. It definitely isn't terrorism because someone was saying like
that's not terrorism.
Terrorism is like it's your beliefs and like do you know what I mean? It's you're doing
trying
something
to instill terror into something.
Yeah, and because of your beliefs, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
But it's not. I don't think it was an act of terrorism for sure. But the way like the media have like handled it, I reckon is like pretty bad.
Why? What do you reckon?
Like,
I've not really
well, have you not seen what like the saying is like? Oh, his neighbours have said he's a good man and like he's a 53-year-old business owner and he's a good dad and he's got 3 and a nice £300,000 house. Like they're making him out like he's a proper good guy, but he's just like
he's done that.
Yeah, done this wrong. But if it was like, I don't know, if it was someone of colour, I reckon they'd like proper put his name.
It would be different motives though, isn't it? Most of the time, like I don't think he's
not
gone out
most of the time.
I think he's not gone out with the intention of knocking them people over, if that is true.
Yeah, but like he's for one, he's still done something wrong. For two, he was under the influence while he's doing something wrong. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, apparently.
Like, and from the videos, he's driving straight and he knocks over a few people, but then he keeps on going and swerves into the crowd.
I've seen that. Yeah, he probably carried on because he was like, "Well, fuck it." Like,
yeah, but like you've knocked some people. He's probably not thinking properly, but still,
they're all as bad as it's all as bad as each other.
Yeah,
but I don't think you can blame people for thinking it's probably this type of person.
I don't know. I think you can, because if it is all automatically goes to that, like, I don't know.
Maybe people should stop doing it then.
Well, yeah, definitely, but
sometimes they hide the person just because they don't want people saying that. Like,
yeah, of course. Like there was that 60. Well, they've named him now, but at the time, like when he went and stabbed, like, was it a Taylor Swift like dance class?
Yeah, that was last year in Southport.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they hid his identity for ages with that one.
Yeah, because he'd been on he was actually being watched apparently by MI5.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And his mum and dad knew. He went out to go and do it before apparently. And his mum and dad stopped him.
Yeah, but that's what I feel like. People are just wired differently, man. Like,
yeah, they are. Yeah, but that is a different crime.
To what's happened. Yeah, definitely for sure. Because he's gone out with a motive of doing it, and he's premeditated. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And obviously the part where he's killed kids as well.
Yeah, 100%. But this guy's injured kids as well.
Yeah,
like,
true.
He's injured loads of people, but I think there's only like 7.
It's just when you target kids, it feels different.
Yeah, because they've been in this world for like a couple of years. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean.
Anyway, let's not make it political.
No, let's
get back to talking about them floppy tits.
No, let's not fucking do that. We're not doing that. That's minging.
Has anything else been going on in the world? I mean, I've not really been looking at it, to be honest. I've deleted Twitter because I don't want to keep seeing loads of shit.
Yeah, Twitter's pretty bad. Yeah. It's still TikTok.
Instagram Reels.
I think there was like a landslide or something recently, like
in England.
Not in England, somewhere Scandinavian or something that, like in a little village, but it was like proper bad. Like it's covered like 90% of the village.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like it was like a landslide and it turned into like an avalanche. And then, like it just covered the whole
apparently in England, like Eleanor's been watching The Crown.
Yeah.
And in that, there's a bit about in Wales there was like a village that was like mining coal.
Yeah.
And they kept putting all the coal at the top of this hill above the village.
Oh.
And like it was getting like it was double what it was meant to be stored there. Like there was too much coal.
Yeah.
And they kept telling the council like we need to move it.
Yeah.
And the council didn't do anything. They wrote to like Parliament. They didn't do anything. And in the end, it like crumbled. It like fell down the hill.
Yeah.
And landed on a primary school and killed like 17 kids.
Flipping that.
I know, yeah. So the Queen had to go over and like apologise.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And King Charles.
Why have they been told to go and put coal on?
Because they were storing the coal for like to sell or like to send to somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's like a coal. The coal. It was like I don't know whether they even like really mine coal anymore.
Yeah, I can't imagine so. Well, what's coal for? Isn't it
for like, burning? Like for fuel.
Yeah, well.
Like
what about trains and stuff? What
trains use like trains are electric now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all fueled by like instead of like it being a coal powered train.
Yeah.
They just make it electric and put the coal the coal somewhere.
To make it, I suppose
it's just a way like putting energy everywhere.
Yeah,
it's meant
reusing energy.
Yeah.
Well, we reuse everything. We've seen like all the water in this world is like
all there's gonna be.
Yeah, and it's been through most of us, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair, except from rain and like in the Amazon forest and stuff
like
that.
Even that goes over like it goes from like place to place, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like we're drinking water that dinosaurs might have drank.
Yeah, we're drinking the exact same.
Well. Yeah, literally. Which is a bit weird, and we've been able to like.
We're drinking our own piss, technically.
Yeah, basically, it gets filtered. So are you, lads?
Well, yeah, but you like actually drinking normal piss, don't you?
No, I don't. Why are you spreading fake rumours, mate? Spreading fake rumours. But
so that's fucking killed a few people, has it? That landslide?
Yeah, I think so. I think not a lot, maybe like 10.
Oh yeah.
But still quite a few. Obviously, still a lot of people.
Yeah. It's a little drop in the ocean. I don't know.
Yeah, little drop in the ocean.
Just joking.
Oh no.
So that's been going on.
Yeah, I don't think there's been much else in the world of football. Frimpong.
What's happened with Frimpong?
He's gone to Liverpool.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, signed for Liverpool. I think either yesterday or the day after.
Aren't they going after Wirtz as well?
Yeah, but
he's shiting.
Nah, apparently he's well sick, isn't he?
I've seen some clips.
Oh, is it not amazing?
It might be like clips that I'm just thinking I've seen.
Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, I think when players move from to be fair, any league to the Premier League, they're not usually amazing.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, but to be fair, like Klopp's scouting was pretty good.
Yeah, Klopp's.
Salah,
that Salah, Mane.
Yeah. Douglas Luiz. Is it Douglas Luiz? No, that's he's a Brazilian. Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diaz is pretty good. Jota when he was so.
Who else did they have? Who did they have a striker for a while? It was like Mane, Salah, and.
Nah, it was literally them two, to be honest.
Yeah, but who was striker?
I think that's Liverpool's problem. Never really had a proper striker.
Yeah, but I'm sure they had somebody at the time. Was it like Origi?
Yeah, it might have been Origi.
Yeah.
But
yeah, fuck it. So yeah.
Throwback to Daniel Sturridge, mate.
Oh, remember the little fucker?
Yeah, he's well sick. Yeah. I loved him, to be honest.
Do you remember when he scored that goal against Wales and it was 2-1 to Wales.
Yeah.
And then we scored. It was 2-2, and then Daniel Sturridge scored in the 85th minute.
Nah,
and it was nearly offside, but he was just onside. We went. I think me, you. I think it might have been TJ and Ryan was at Ryan's house watching it. Remember, we ordered a takeaway.
No, I can't remember.
Oh, mate, that was sick.
When was this? Like the Euros or something?
Yeah, it was the one where we lost to Iceland. It was 2016.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah,
I can't remember that, to be honest.
Like we said before, I can't believe I'm 25. Man.
Yeah.
Like saying it out loud to somebody.
Yeah, we're old men.
Yeah.
To be honest. Well, in retrospect, we're not really, but
you're an unk, you lad. I think I've said it on here before.
Yeah, unk status. I've got unk
status.
You've got unk
status. You should change your name to Unk Bernard.
Unk Bernard. Nah, that's not happening.
Just put pictures of yourself with grey hair.
I'm pretty sure there's probably them Snapchat filters of me.
Yeah.
With a old man.
Yeah. We'll get some up. We can put some up.
Yeah, but I think Bernard is an
old man's name.
I've never met another Bernard
before. It's actually an old white man's name.
It is actually an old white man's name. But I've never met another Bernard in my life. I've seen other people with the name Bernard, or people have been like, "Oh yeah, my dad was called Bernard."
Yeah.
But I've never actually met another Bernard in this world.
Your mum gave you and your brother both quite traditional names.
Yeah, very traditional, but
then your other brother's not really got as a traditional name.
No, it's not, to be honest with you. That's the first one.
Yeah, I've never really heard that. Unless it's like an old name that like.
It probably will be. I think they're just biblical names. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to reveal my other brothers' names, but yeah, Bernard is pretty biblical, to be honest with you.
Oh, have you watched Virgin Island?
Oh yeah, I watched the first episode last night, which is.
I've watched all 6 now. I wish I could like talk to you about all 6.
Yeah, but you can't ruin it for me.
No, I can't. What happens in the first episode? We can talk a little bit about that.
Well, in the first episode, it said there's this guy in there who's like, he's literally got no hair.
It looks like an egg.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a little bit
of fluff.
His hair starts like there.
Yeah, and it's like goes to the side as well. It's like he just needs to let go of it, to be honest with you.
He's got curtains, but like there. He looks like Humpty
Dumpty. Yeah, sat on the
Humpty
wall.
Dumpty.
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty. The fuck. But anyway, he's a weird guy. Him.
There's all the there's the Virage.
What's
the
that?
Asian guy.
Mirage. Oh, the one with glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Emma.
Yeah.
The 23-year-old.
Yeah.
There's like 3 gingerbirds in there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then there's like is it Jason?
Man, I can't. I've only watched the first episode.
Mate, there's like I know them all, mate. I'm fucking getting into it.
Yeah, he's probably gotten into it.
Set me off.
Nah, but yeah, that first episode was weird. And is it Emma, the blonde one, who started crying? Yeah, started crying at one of the
all the girls in there basically cry at some point.
Yeah, I can imagine so. To be
honest, if I was a lad, if I was one of the lads, and I'm not being funny, like so what happens is, I might as well explain it to people.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's called Virgin Island. They get all these virgins. I think it's like 12 virgins. Put them on an island. Like there's like fucking facilities and stuff. They've got like tents and stuff like that. But they're like working with these sex therapists to try and lose the virginity, and like they'll work towards losing the virginity with these sex therapists, and it's just fucking mental.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like you can tell that some of them. So is that Zach?
What, the big
one with the fucking hair?
Yeah,
no
the
hair.
weird hair.
He's come there just to fuck.
Yeah, basically, from what it looked like, I think there was a scene in it where he got matched up to like his like sexual partner or something that he's eventually going to have sex with, but they just need to build a connection.
Yeah.
And they were like started off an exercise where he laid down and like the sex partner came and started touching him or whatever and doing
on his
whatever.
arm.
Yeah.
He's still clothed.
Yeah, still clothed. Then it was his turn and she lay down and he was like touching on her arm and stuff, and then he just stopped out of nowhere. And she was like, "Why have you stopped?" And he was like, "Well, I kind of want to shag you, to be honest with you." Like, not in them literal terms, but
yeah, he's like, "I want more." Really.
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, you need to build a connection first."
Yeah.
So I usually don't sleep with my clients like
on the first night.
Yeah. Imagine being called a client.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
yeah.
Like you just being.
They're just fucking prostitutes, really.
Yeah, let's not say. Yeah, let's not say that. This is what I mean. There's some people who are just wired differently, I think.
But they're just what do you mean, sex therapists? And to be honest with you, some of the people in there are grim.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, can you imagine? Because these sex therapists, like I said, are quite attractive people.
Yeah.
The women.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the men. The men are a bit seedy.
Yeah, but I think this is what I mean, isn't people?
Why are they having sex with like these weirdos? Like,
well, people are just wired differently.
They are, but
this is what I'm saying. Like,
it's just mental.
Even men or women, I think these people are just wired differently in that way inclined. Like, you know, like hippie-ish.
Yeah. Well, they are all hippies. They're literally hippies.
That's what I mean. Like, they're all like sort of think they're like free minds. And stuff, and like they can.
Every day they do like so every like 2 days they change like the focus. So the first bit is like
touch or something.
Touching.
Yeah.
And that's Zach, man. He's just fucking
weird.
Yeah. They get every day in like a class, don't they?
Yeah.
And they have to do like a certain move. So is this touch one where they have to put them up against a wall?
Well, no. Well, that first episode, yeah. I think the two of the trainers put someone from against the wall. They actually just watch them.
No, they did. They do it.
Well, yeah, this will be at some point. Later on. Yeah, it's sound. Well, I've seen a clip of it and like one of the guys. I'm pretty sure like most of them have autism as well.
Yeah,
Some sort of something. But one of them who looks like he's got like he said he doesn't. I remember the first episode he was shaking someone's hand like he was shaking
doesn't
one of the
like
trainers. Yeah, he didn't like touch that much.
Is he the guy with like the weird teeth? Is he from Newcastle?
He might be. He's got like
black hair,
brunette-ish hair.
Yeah.
Him. I think the next episode is trying to like gets on top of him and starts like grinding on him, and I think he grabs the tits and everything.
Wait till you see what they do at the end, lad. It's just mental.
What, in episode 6?
Episode 6, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Episode 5 is the craziest because, like I said, something
happens. Oh,
that's Zach though. He's rapey vibes, man. He probably will get out of Virgin Island and rape someone.
Oh.
I reckon he's lost his virginity now because he just raped.
Oh, so he does have sex with that.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Actually,
I'm just saying it like I've never watched it. Like,
okay, well, I'm gonna finish watching it hopefully by the next podcast.
Yeah, and we can talk
Yeah,
about
maybe
it.
I'll give you an update as to what I think.
I just think it's crazy that so some of them in there like seem like they just need actual therapy.
Yeah.
There's a girl that every time like somebody comes anywhere near her or gives her a compliment, she just cries.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point where you're like, oh fucking hell, just shut up now.
Yeah,
like,
come on.
She's like, if people are like stroking her arm, she starts crying, and it's like, what is?
Yeah, but again, people are wired different.
They are, but I can imagine if I was one of the sex therapists, which is probably why I'm not. I would have gone like,
you've got no patience.
Yeah, I'd have gone like, well, just fucking shut up crying, man. What is it you're crying about? Tell me or stop.
Yeah, well, people take time, but she said something like she's been trying to. She said she always used to get called a fat mate or something like that, which is why she is the way she is, and she thinks people just won't like her.
Lose some weight then, man.
She's skinny as a twig.
Which one? That one with the blonde hair?
One, yeah.
Oh, you're on about someone different.
Oh, I'm on about someone different.
Oh, yeah.
Are you on about the
tall,
gingerish one?
Yeah, tall ginger one.
Yeah. I think I've seen a video of her crying as well. To be fair.
Yeah, the girl who's got blonde hair, like she's pretty. She just needs to be like.
Yeah, she just needs like someone to tell her like she's pretty and make her feel like nice and appreciated.
Why you do it? Make her feel like a queen.
Nah, a queen.
Go say you are my queen. You are beautiful.
No, go on all fours.
Kiss her feet.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think they'd like that, to be honest. That's like dominatrix sort of thing. Maybe that's some. I might become a sex therapist.
Sex therapist.
Therapist. I've just cracked the code.
Yeah, what? That some people like dominatrix.
Yeah, maybe she likes domination.
Yeah, maybe she does. Maybe she likes to be told. Some of them, I think, I've seen in the past that some people are like they love like being like
dominated.
No, they're being like called like a goddess and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you on about?
Yeah, well, I think I've seen.
You're so sexy.
I'm not too sure. I think I was watching. What's the name? Olivia Atwood.
Oh yeah, that fucking program.
Yeah, and I've seen a bit of it where this guy's basically he's like I don't know what he is. Like he basically.
Is he like a sex worker?
Yeah, he's a sex worker, and other men like come and be dominated by him.
Oh,
and
it's like a fucking...
like one of them comes in with like a gimp mask on, and he goes on all like fours and stuff, and then sits in front of him, and this guy puts his legs on him and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and he starts like this guy on the floor starts giving him money, like just and like sucking his feet and.
How much money?
A lot.
Like who's giving who money? The guy in the gimp suit's giving the other guy money.
Yeah, he's got his feet on, like he's dominating.
Oh, I was thinking like I could probably like go on all fours in a gimp suit for like £1,000.
Nah, the other way around.
Oh right, okay.
I would never do something like that. That's
I was just joking.
That's degrading.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible. Man.
The guy in the gimp suit said like he's in a pretty high up position in work, so he wants to be like put in his place. Sometimes. Really? Yeah.
That's just weird. How can you know that you like that?
Yeah, but it's probably them weird people. Like, people who are higher up who've got like loads of money and like.
Yeah, that's what
they start getting into weird shit.
I think that's what I've seen. That there's one where a woman does it as well. Like she's a dominatrix, and the men that come and see her are very like well-off people.
Yeah, exactly. And they need to be like they like getting.
Need to be taught a lesson.
Yeah, it's so weird that man.
Have you ever seen that video? And it's like a guy, and he's like, I don't know if he's demonstrating. He must be a porno actually. This woman comes in.
Yeah.
Into his like front room, and she's dressed in like a gimp suit, and he puts her in like this really like tall, long cage. It's like probably from like here to like the roof away, like tall.
Yeah.
Right, and then it's probably like that wide, just wide enough for you to like sit in it like that.
Yeah.
And he puts her in there, locks her in it, and then there's a hole in his floor.
Yeah.
And he puts her into the fucking hole in the floor, and it's just as wide as like the thing, and puts like a bit of carpet on top of her and just like watches telly.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking mental.
That's so weird.
Crazy. And I've seen another one. I can't remember what he does, but he likes doing that sort of stuff. So he's just got like women in his walls. It's like I was just sitting there now, and like there's a woman under the floor.
Yeah, under the mat there.
But she's enjoying it, so it's like.
How do you enjoy? You just in silence and darkness.
Maybe because I feel like I've heard this before. A lot of women have got the fantasy of like being murdered or like being like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, some weird shit like that. I think women are weird, to be honest with you. There's women who play with knives and like.
What do you mean, like?
Like they lick knives and like.
Oh yeah,
like, stuff like that. I think they just. To be fair, they all love like murder mysteries or like.
Like Ted Bundy, like he had like loads of women writing to him in prison because they wanted to marry him.
Yeah.
And like he killed women.
Yeah, literally.
But these women want to be married to him because it's like they want to be the one to change him. Like they want to be the one that's like not been murdered that can be like.
we're all a bit weird, aren't we?
Some
type of
it's
way,
just what women think, I think.
Yeah, love reading them books as well.
Yeah, they love reading smut. Like,
what is that? What it's called?
it's like dirty books, like 50 Shades of Grey and stuff, where you get like some batteries every time you buy a book.
Batteries?
Yeah.
Why do you get batteries?
For your vibrator. Apparently in 50 Shades of Grey at fucking the cinema, apparently they kept finding like cucumber condoms on in 50 Shades of Grey.
What, the movie?
Yeah, in the cinema. Just on the floor, like somebody had just fucking...
I swear down in cinemas though, like they can like, they've got like night vision in there to see what people are doing.
Yeah, but if like a woman's just sat there like...
or got a vibrator in, like, even like
one of them things on your phone.
Yeah, that about people noticing.
Or she might just be like, maybe like all the women might be doing it while they're watching 50 Shades of Grey. Like,
yeah, just sitting there like in silence.
Something about you. It's like grinding on the seats. I bet it fucking stunk in there after.
Yeah, it's all wet. All the chairs are wet.
Like a fishmonger, lad.
That's horrible.
Right, so got a question for you.
Go on.
You got 2 stools in front of you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're not doing this, go on.
Yeah, 2 stools in front of you. One of them's got a pie on.
Yeah.
Like a nice pie, like a steak and ale pie.
Yeah.
On the other one, you've got a massive erect penis. With like veins in it and everything.
Okay, right.
So it's like pulsating.
Right.
And you've got to sit on one and eat the other. And by eat, if you sit on the pie, you've got to suck the cock. Till completion.
Till completion.
Yeah, and it lasts a long time. It's just just a stool.
If I finish eating the pie, can I get off?
No, you have to. I don't know. That's a good question.
Exactly, because if I can eat the pie, then as soon as I bet the pie, I can get off.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the knob and fucking eating the pie.
But if you have to?
If I have to eat the pie and like eat it within a long period of time, I'm not doing it.
You have to sit on it for like an hour.
Nah, you can't do that.
No, I'm just joking. I reckon I'd go for the pie. I'd eat the pie.
Yeah.
And I'd sit on the knob.
I think I'd have to do the same because you got. Yeah. I'm not going to enjoy the other one.
Getting an arse full of pie and
a mouthful of cock.
An arse full of pie and a mouthful of cock.
That's horrible.
That is grim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you could get an arse full of cock and a mouthful of pie.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Exactly. Well, they do say the male G spot's in the arse. So.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
You know what I mean?
So you might even spunk as well.
Yeah, exactly. Spunk and a pie. That's perfect. That.
If you sit on it, it has to cream pie. Did you ever see that guy, the guy who was from prison?
No.
The guy who's was in prison. He's got no teeth now, and he just talks about shagging lads. Like,
nah.
Oh, I've sent you the videos.
I've probably seen it, but I probably can't remember.
And he's like, and I was dogging him, and I was in there, and he talks about like the sound. He's like, and it was going, yeah, and he's like, it was fucking delicious. And he's like, I'm not even gonna lie, a tear come down my cheek.
What, is this him fucking another guy?
Yeah, he's talking about it like now he's out of prison. That's the first time he had sex with somebody, he said.
He's definitely that's definitely turned him gay, like being in that prison for sure.
Because he's got famous now though. He's been on one of them shows, you know, where it's like
there's a protest outside.
Sounds like there's some sort of protest going on. Yeah. They've got him on like one of them shows where, you know, like they'll get like girls on and he's got to say yes or no to him.
Yeah. I
don't know who it is who does the videos. It's like must be like a big channel.
Yeah.
And he was on there and some guy come on with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And said, I'm offering my girlfriend up to you. Like, if you want to have sex with her, you can. And he said, no, I want you. He said, he's like, you look like you got nice hips, boy. And then the guy's like, all right, okay. And then he takes his top off and he like starts having a fight with him. And this guy's like in his 70s now.
What, like a proper fight?
Yeah, he starts like trying to swing for him and stuff. Yeah.
Now.
And the guy's fighting back from he was in prison.
Yeah, I bet he's fucking solid. Lad's been in prison,
mate. And I keep seeing him, and all the comments are like, who keeps interviewing this guy? Like, why do they keep showing like him? Because I keep seeing all the stories about him being in prison.
He must just be like famous for them.
He is, yeah. Lad. Because I can list off like 5 more. I'll give you 2 more.
Go on.
One of them was he said that it was his birthday.
Yeah.
And he said he was getting on in the evening. He was like in his cell reading a book, and his mate comes in.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, like what did you get for your birthday? And he was like, oh, like a couple of packs of cigarettes or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, you deserve more than that. And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, no, like I should probably be out of here, really. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, you deserve a little bit more. He was like, I've got your present.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, you've got to accept it.
Yeah.
And he was like, can you promise me that you'll accept it?
Yeah.
So, and he was like, yeah, all right, yeah. Like whatever you give me, I will make sure that I take it.
Yeah.
He said, come into my cell in like 2 minutes. And he come into his cell and his mate, he was like his best mate in there,
Yeah.
was spreading his arse open for him. And he was like, you know what you said? You said you'd take it.
Yeah.
So he was like, he was buzzing. He said he'd offered himself up to me for my birthday.
That's mean.
And then there was another time. He said that he got bummed one time.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of times.
Definitely.
And he said this guy got so far up in him. He said that he had a shit, and when he had a shit, he seen the imprint of his bell end on his shit.
See, this is a vulgar episode. This.
Yeah.
I think to be fair, up to this point, it's not been too bad.
Yeah.
That's just made it vulgar. Lad. They have to be fake stories.
They're not the true stories. Lad. He's been in prison. He was in prison for so long. There's like videos of him like when he was younger in prison. Like it's just crazy. Amazing. I'll put a picture of him up so that you can see what he looks like. But I'll show you after this podcast what he looks like.
Yeah. But to be fair, making this even more vulgar. Well, we've just been in Manchester, haven't we?
Yeah.
We were on the tram in, and then we just seen like I don't know if it was women or just men with like moves, but basically they were stood on like
I think they was transgender statue. Man. Yeah, they were stood on like a war statue basically.
Well, there you go. But yeah, they were holding like signs up and stuff. And like, it's just what are you doing?
Yeah,
man?
they had the tits out basically.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was not a nice scene.
No, it was not a nice sight.
They had like, and I think they had hairy armpits as well. I was like, what even are you?
Yeah, I mean, do you? Like,
what are you, man?
Yeah.
Just fucking tell me, man.
Nah, just do you, man.
Do you, yeah, but come on, like, don't show. There's kids knocking about.
Yeah, that's a bit.
At the end of the day, why are they trying to show kids the tits? Like,
well, it was,
or whatever they are.
It was quite busy in there. There was like 3 protests going on. Like, I think it's like that every day on a Saturday.
It's like that in Manchester everywhere. Do you get that in Warrington?
Which
protests?
Nah, we don't.
No, nobody can be bothered.
Yeah, not one bit, lad.
People, there's too many people in Manchester that've got nothing better to do on Saturday.
on a Saturday instead of going and protesting.
But I mean, we're sat here doing this, so we're not.
Well, this is better than going out there.
Yeah, I know.
About
like of course,
I don't know, some crazy stuff. Do you know what I mean?
We're just sat here talking about it.
Yeah, we're just sat here talking about it, talking about what we've seen and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're making it sound dead like poetic. Just here, sat here talking.
We are just sat here talking. Pretty night again. I think every time we film a podcast, it's all
you bring the weather. Yeah,
bring proper nice day.
It's a nice day, but it's a bit too hot.
Yeah, it's British. It's a British hot, which is not.
It's humid.
Yeah, proper humid. It just feels like stuffy and not nice.
Not nice
to be honest with you. Not a pleasant day to be in Manchester. But it's like the sun's out. It's better than the rain. Like
I could do with a bit of rain tonight, man.
You reckon?
Today, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair.
Although I'm doing my laundry, so.
Do you reckon it when it's raining, you open that or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be proper nice. Like,
sometimes, like, it's literally like a fucking rainforest in here, like all the leaves and stuff, and I'm just sat here like playing PlayStation.
Yeah, I bet that's nice.
It's so nice, man.
See, that's why I like the winter, but I reckon it'd be cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Maybe the spring. It rains a lot in the spring, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, last year in summer, lad, it was literally like there's like a drain pipe up at the top of the building that nobody can see, and it's like. You can see it there, lad. You can see that hole up there.
Oh yeah.
The water was just flying out of there and like hitting this tree. Basically,
really?
It was that heavy. The rain.
Just gone out there and had a shower or something.
I've got a shower in here, lad. I had a shower actually, and it was nice. Like I come out warm in the shower and seeing that. I put my feet out on the fucking balcony sometimes just to be one with nature.
Be one with the water coming down.
Yeah, I just think fucking just get like a little bit of rain on my toes.
Yeah.
Does you a bit good.
Yeah, I can imagine it does. I like walking out in the rain, to be fair.
Yeah, same.
Like, get your headphones on or something.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, quite relaxing and peaceful.
Do you like walking around on grass without your shoes on?
No, I don't think I've done that.
There's a thing about, apparently like black people don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Like black people never have their feet out.
Yeah, I don't really have my feet. Even on holiday, to be honest with you.
If you're on the beach, would you have your feet out?
Yeah, if I'm on the beach, I have my feet out. But I was on holiday last year and I like wear slides of socks.
Yeah, right.
On holiday, like some of the times, but I just took them off, to be honest with you, because it was absolutely boiling.
From what porn I've seen, like black people, and they've got trainers on. They've always got trainers on.
That is very true, to be fair.
Just nothing on but the trainers. Like they're still flexing.
That's horrible. In Timberland.
Yeah. Why do they not want to take it off?
I don't even know. Maybe that's part of like the contract they've got to sign. You've got to
Like,
wear
yeah, you
some
got to keep your
shoes. But yeah,
trainers
you
on.
got
Imagine
to
the
keep your.
grippage you can get.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You used to be stuck to the floor, lad.
They're like nobody's business. Like nobody, you wouldn't even know what's going
Ain't
on.
nobody's business. But and going off topic here.
Go on, we like going off topic.
My fucking barber man.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely fucked my trim up this week.
Burner's not happy with the trim.
Nah.
Give the audience a little view.
I'm
of the trim.
fuming. Should I
get up close?
Get up close and personal. There's the trim.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead.
Yeah.
Messed me up.
Deader than usual.
Yeah, than usual. It's usually not the best, to be honest with you. But my original barber's gone to America. But so I've come to this one in Manny now because my brother goes there.
Oh yeah.
And basically
Oh, I thought it was the same place.
No, it's different. Right. It's a different place. But I come to Manny.
Right.
But basically, I came here like 2 weeks ago and got a trim.
Yeah.
And like he asked me what I wanted, so I like told him, I want like a mid-tier fade and like a 1.5 on top and body blind. He did it, and he was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But the only thing is he fucking again pushed my hairline back. So
that's not him doing that. That's nature.
It's not nature, lad. Because it's every like my old barber. The last trim he gave me, he pushed it back.
Right.
And then this guy's pushed another part of it back as well. So
how long does it take to grow as well?
It doesn't grow when you push it back. It just.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what. So when
it should do.
Nah, it doesn't, lad. Because the way they do it, they like cut the hair off basically.
Oh.
Like completely.
Take out your follicles.
Probably, yeah.
Fucking hell! How much are they shaving off?
Yeah, but lad, if you go,
it comes back here.
Yeah, it comes back on the sides. But if you ever you look at bald people and they're not bald on the sides, they're bald. I mean, they're not bald on the top, they're bald on the side.
That's not because the barber keeps pushing the hair.
Yeah, I know it's like, I know it's genetics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
there is no. I take pictures before I get a trim and after I get a trim most of the time.
Yeah.
And I've got a way of like checking. So like I put my 4 fingers like this.
No way, man. Yeah. I'd love to see some of these pictures. Can we see the picture of before and after this haircut?
No.
Send it me and I'll put it on.
No, we're not
Come on.
No, we're not doing that shit.
Why not, man?
Because we're not doing that. We are not doing that shit. But basically, yeah, I know he definitely has. But yeah, he fucked me up, man. Talk about it. I was sat in the seat just like fuming. I was rolling my eyes and everything. I was giving him attitude, man.
What did you say? What did you say when he said, "Oh, do you like it, mate?"
Yeah, I was like, no. Like even before I got out of the chair, I was like, bro, I don't really like this haircut. Like I said, I don't know what you've done. But I was like,
is it awkward?
Nah, not really.
What did he say? What was he like?
He was just like,
sorry, mate.
No, he's like, oh, bro, like you said 1.5 on top, and I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, what made you think like
to cut the sides?
Yeah, to cut the sides so high up, and he's like, yeah, but you said 1.5 on top, and I was like, do you know what? I was like, fair enough. I was like, I should have been more specific in what I want.
So you wanted like 1.5 on the side, really?
Like leave a bit more hair on the sides or whatever. But this guy completely fucked.
So you're missing it here. You want it?
Yeah,
so
I want hair. I want hair here.
Yeah,
and there's none. Like he's literally cut most of the sides up here off.
Yeah,
as well.
he has. Yeah, I can see it actually. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So he's literally made it look like I'm going to the military or something.
Yeah, you do.
I'm literally going on holiday in
It'll make you look good though, not on holiday, like.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna grow back, and I'm gonna go get a trim before.
You ever thought about straightening your hair out and like having it like having a rat tail?
Definitely not.
Oh, imagine, lad. Imagine you with like
horrible.
A rat tail.
Have you seen Jesse Lingard's new hair?
No, I feel like I know it though.
He's got like a perm at the top. He's got it straight, and it's like spiky sort of like thing. I think because he's in Japan, he's like anime sort of thing. He's like made it like that. And
he wants to start focusing on fucking football, mate.
Yeah, he's like 34 or something.
Yeah, he's still a young prospect though.
Yeah, still a young. To be fair, it feels weird how old he is.
Yeah, I know.
Like I feel like he should be younger, but he's an old guy now. So he's 30s.
From Warrington as well.
Yeah, exactly. From where we played where he used to play.
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard, mate.
He used to play on White Cross.
Lives next to me as well.
Does she?
Yeah, she lives pretty close to me.
You know, my granddad's mum used to live like next door to in the house next door to you, apparently.
Did she?
Yeah.
What when? Nah. Our next door neighbour's been there for ages.
Yeah, my granddad's mum.
Oh, so fucking years and years ago.
Fucking millennia ago.
Yeah, over 100 years ago.
Yeah, mate, we were not over 100 years ago.
Close to.
I'd
like
say
90, 80, 90.
No, I'd probably say like 60 years ago.
True, to be fair, actually.
Not over 100, because my granddad's like in his 80s.
Oh, fair enough.
So,
but you said your granddad's mum, didn't you?
Yeah, so if he was like 30 when she died, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
50, 60 years ago, that's
around. Fair enough. That means, to be fair, we've only lived in our house for like 20, no. Maybe, about 20 years.
Yeah, for as long as you've been alive.
Yeah, basically, not that long. Maybe like
20 years.
No, like about 24, 22 years, 23.
Right, okay.
Something like that.
We need to talk a little bit about camping. We didn't tell people about camping.
We did, didn't we?
We did on the one that
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, well, we went camping like, what, over a month ago?
Yeah.
A month ago now.
It was a long time ago now. I fucking enjoyed it, though.
I enjoyed it, like, throughout the day. Where did we go? Buxton?
We went Buxton, yeah.
Yeah, so we went Buxton. I think we put that clip up, didn't we? Broke
Black Mountain.
Yeah, broke Black Mountain. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that one.
Yeah, broke Black Mountain.
Broke Black Mountain. My brain's not thinking that quick, but
we went there. We took a big 4-man tent.
Yeah, massive 4-man tent. It was actually quite nice putting it up and stuff. Like, we made burgers.
We made burgers. We had 2 disposable barbecues. We made burgers with one, and the second one we used to make like a fire.
Yeah, we just burnt everything.
We burnt everything. We had even the instructions for the tent.
Yeah, and the floor was burnt as well. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you weren't meant to have like fires like on the floor.
Directly on the floor.
Yeah, basically.
We fucked it up, to be fair.
I know. I'm thinking of going again soon. But,
yeah, I want to go again, to be fair. I said to the boys, like, should we go again?
Yeah.
And CJ said, fuck that.
Yeah, well, it's because we went like...
It was freezing cold, man.
It was like 3 degrees at night, and we didn't realise it was going to be that cold, and all of us had a horrible sleep.
Yeah.
Like a really, really bad sleep. Like,
I took a big blanket, which is under this. It's like under this couch. Yeah. It's nice. It's made for outside, actually. Ellen told me. Yeah. And I took it, and then everybody convinced me not to take it because I had a sleeping bag arranged for me.
Oh.
So I left it at home, or left it at Bernard's, and then took the sleeping bag, got the sleeping bag, like I said, you could see through it, man.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough, thanks.
No, it wasn't you could see through it. It was like, it was, I think it was a sleeping bag liner.
For inside of an sleeping bag, to make it even warmer.
Yeah.
But ours was, we just had that.
Yeah, but it was because we went go outdoors and it was the cheapest one. So
fair enough, no, thank you for sorting.
Yeah, and I sorted basically every single thing out.
Yeah.
All you had to do was turn up.
Yeah, we sent you the money though for it.
Yeah.
I should
have charged you more.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have charged you more, but I was like, do you know what? I suggested it, so...
Like I said, I'm part owner in that fucking tent now, so we're not be using it without me.
I'm using it, mate.
If you go anywhere, I'm coming. I am legally entitled to come.
Nah, you're not. There's no contract or nothing, mate.
I'm legally entitled to come.
You're not... that's horrible. Why are you making it even more vulgar?
Because that's what we're like. Like, we are vulgar people, really.
Yeah, at some points. I wouldn't say we're very vulgar people, but we are pretty vulgar.
No, we are vulgar people sometimes, everybody is.
But you've got no legal right to that, mate.
I've got every legal right to it. Where
mate,
did my money go then?
You tell me.
I sent it, yeah.
Yeah, you sent me money, but there was nothing to ever say that was for that tent.
Yeah, there was, because I agreed with you on Snapchat.
Well, you have to find that message and you won't be able to.
It's deleted, yeah.
Exactly.
I'll have Snapchat for the record.
Nah.
I'll have Snapchat for the records of it all.
Go for all that hassle for like fucking 20 quid.
To be able to use that tent, yeah.
Nah, it's not happening, mate. You could go buy, with all that time and effort you spent to do that, you could go work and go buy a better tent.
I'd want damages as well, because I'd want like you to pay for my legal bills and stuff.
Yeah, what about you burning the instructions though?
I didn't actually. I did.
Yeah, you did actually. You dickhead. I actually never burnt any. I never tore anything up to put into that fire to burn.
Okay, so you're saying that was my 20 quid, was it?
Yeah, well, that's your like intention with that tent. You didn't really care about it.
I love that tent.
You burnt it.
I put it up mainly.
Nah, you helped us put it up, but we all the only person that didn't put that up was TJ.
Yeah, TJ.
He was just sat there like a bird.
Yeah.
Watching us put it up.
He thinks it's sick that he wasn't helping us put it up, but at the end of the day, it just makes him look like a beta male.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how to put a tent up, and I know hopefully he'll watch this.
Yeah, and see this part.
You fucking cunt, mate. Sat in the fucking car eating your fucking snack.
He had his blanket on.
He had a little blanket on,
yeah. Keeping him warm whilst we were out there putting it up.
And then he fucking come and just sat down. He just, as soon as the tent was up, I was like, put my stuff in there.
Yeah, and just
I was like, what about all our stuff then? Like, it wasn't even fully up.
No,
it was like, we got to put a top sheet over now, and TJ was like, this tent's shit.
Yeah, he was the only one who was really comfortable, to be honest with you.
He had a big rock underneath him.
Yeah, so did I. I woke up in the morning with my back was aching. So.
And you know what else annoyed me, right? I took a nice inflatable mattress because I thought, it's going to be like a lot nicer, and I had that blanket, and I took a pillow and stuff. And TJ set it up. TJ jumped on it straight away. And what I didn't realise was the end pop, the little like nozzle popped out.
Yeah.
So overnight it just kept deflating, and in the morning I was just like in the middle of I was just like stuck in it basically. I couldn't move, and like every time I was trying to get move, it was like I was on water, like trying to move.
Yeah.
It was so annoying because I thought TJ's fucking ruined that for me there.
Yeah, but what? So we I think we all woke up at like 6 in the morning, and then we're like, should we? Because we were originally going to go on like a bit of a walk like the day after and stuff, and like just go walk for a bit, explore. And then we just got off at 6 in the morning. We just
let's get a Mackey's breakfast.
we just put the tent away dead quick, and then we just went and got a Mackey's breakfast. We sat in Rye's car for a bit first, so like heat it up.
Oh yeah, that was so nice. Yeah, it was -5 overnight.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And yeah, we got in Ryan's car and just put the heating on. I was like, oh, this is nice and toasty. Nice, man.
But no, we should definitely go again. Like the weather at night. When I go out at night, I feel still warm. Still quite warm.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I reckon overnight it'd be sound, and it'd be better through the day. The sun's out way longer. Yeah, as well.
Yeah. We need to go to we need to just find somewhere else again.
Yeah, definitely.
And take like a more of a fire pit so we can have a fire.
Yeah, get a barbie going.
That would heat us up for night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we could even put like sausages on sticks. And
just fry make some s'mores or something. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that we went that first time because it's a lesson to be learned. And now we know what to bring and what to expect for the next time.
We'll do it proper next time. And we'll maybe vlog it.
Yeah, we'll try and vlog it. Well, we were originally going to vlog that first one, but I just think we couldn't be arsed.
Yeah.
It was the first time we ever did it.
Like what? Like did
camping and stuff like that. Well, yeah, we'll get a little vlog going the next time we
next time we go.
Yeah,
hopefully it'll be the next few months.
Yeah, definitely next month or two.
Yeah,
little camping vlog for
it's pretty cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite like even just to book a spot in a campsite where you can go anywhere. Basically, it's like 25 quid.
Yeah.
I mean, you just need camping gear, which can be expensive too. I think that's the most expensive part of it.
Yeah, especially when you just give someone money and they just say you've got no right to it.
Yeah, well,
like when I bought
too bad, mate. It's legally mine.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm legally the one. I'm the one who went and bought it. I'm the one who found it. I'm the one who's storing it in my house right now.
Just because you've got a law degree doesn't mean that you're fucking right, mate.
It does, because I know what I'm talking about, mate. Chump. Get out of the place.
Fucking at you, mate.
But have you seen in Scotland? You can literally go wild camp anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah. I wouldn't mind going to Scotland. It's not that far, really.
It is. It's like a 4-hour drive, lad. That's long. If you ever drove 4 hours, mate.
Nah.
Exactly.
The longest I've drove is 2.
Yeah, I think the longest I've drove is 2 as well, but it's been like
train.
Time. I suppose, but with all that gear.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like, all the gear, no idea. Well.
Yeah, but if we're gonna go wild camping, you're gonna have to like
drive somewhere.
No, not even drive somewhere. You're gonna have to have a massive backpack anyway, because you're gonna walk into like
the fields.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So if we all just got like massive, like, do you know like people use for traveling and stuff, them bags?
Yeah.
If you just got one of them, and
mate, I'd do it, mate. I think
I'd do it if we got a train. If we got a train somewhere, it'd be pretty fun. Just go set up camp over like a nice.
I think the last podcast that we put up was with TJ.
Yeah, it was.
And we were talking about going camping.
Yeah, and now we've actually...
It's been a month since we've been.
Ages since then, to be honest with you.
Mate, that's crazy. Hopefully we're going to get in a bit more of a routine with this now.
Yeah, well, we always try and do this, but to be fair, we have been filming them, but the quality has just been
not
horrible,
there, man,
so we've just been like...
But this one's going up.
Yeah, this one's
next
definitely
week
going
we're going
to
put one up.
Yeah, 100%.
A week after that. Yeah. Well, you're going to be in Barca.
Yeah, I'll be up in Barca. Maybe I'll get a little vlog going in Barca. I might actually...
Do some clips, man.
Yeah, I might actually take this little tripod.
Oh, yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, take the... might have the mics as well. Maybe, and then fucking... We've got a house, and not a house, a little apartment in Barca.
Yeah.
And the terrace is actually like massive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like...
Get Ryan on there,
I'll try, but I don't think he'll actually come on.
You could just do like a little like thing and like talk to people at the festival.
No, I'm not talking. Hey, maybe to be fair, I'll see if I can be asked doing that. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to be asked doing it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. When is that you're going again?
I think not this week coming, but on the 10th of June.
So you can come next week.
Yeah. So I can come next weekend.
Okay.
Let me think. Yeah. I should be able to come next weekend and do it next weekend for episode. Officially, this would be episode 5, but like.
Really, it'd be like episode like
8 or something. Yeah, 7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, so this is going to be episode 5.
Yeah, so this is episode 5 here, but...
Is that it?
Yeah, man, I reckon that concludes today's podcast.
Yeah.
I think this should be called the the vulgar episode.
Yeah, I'll just call it vulgar.
Yeah, vulgar. Nah, I say like put a bit of things before then call it vulgar.
Yeah.
We don't want people to just think it's some horrible like.
It's smart, lad.
It's horrible, but I think that concludes it.
Yeah, so we got to say like.
Yeah, like,
subscribe.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And don't forget as well, we're on Spotify now.
Yeah, on Spotify.
So I'll put a link in the bio for Spotify.
Yeah. TikTok.
fucking Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube. This is on YouTube.
Yeah, but follow
yeah.
us up. Same name.
Yeah, oh yeah, podcast everywhere.
Podcast,
High
yeah,
five,
man.
lad. Ooh.
I've got some rough hands. I reckon that
Yeah.
the mic went a bit.
Have you seen that video where that guy like stabs up that old woman?
Nah.
He's like in like an old people's home or something, and he goes up to her and he goes like that.
Yeah.
And she's like 90 and they go clap like that. And
Yeah,
it
it's
just echoes.
Sin goteras. ¿Qué le parece? Ahorita la andaba yo buscando porque